Ladies and gentlemen, topic embracing change, navigating life's challenges with grace. Description: this topic centers on the idea that change is an inevitable part of life, often coming uninvited and at times of uncertainty. Embracing change encourages people to view change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and reinvention. This talk explores how to develop a mindset that welcomes change, offering practical strategies for navigating life's unpredictable twists and turns with resilience and grace. The speech can discuss the emotional stages we go through when confronted with change, such as resistance, fear, acceptance, and adaptation. It may highlight the importance of staying open-minded, flexible, and willing to let go of what no longer serves us. Emphasizing the power of a positive attitude, self-compassion, and trust in one's abilities, this topic encourages individuals to recognize their own strength and capacity to evolve. Through inspiring stories and actionable advice, this talk will help the audience view change as a doorway to personal and professional growth, teaching them how to face it head-on, adapt, and emerge stronger. Here are 10 key points for a speech on embracing change, navigating life's challenges with grace. 1. Change is inevitable. Life is constantly evolving, and change is a natural part of that process. Embracing this fact reduces resistance and allows us to adapt more readily. 2. Shift your perspective. View change as an opportunity for growth rather than as a setback. This shift in mindset can help you see potential benefits and possibilities that may come from the change. 3. Acknowledge your emotions. It's natural to feel fear, anxiety, or uncertainty when facing change. Recognize these feelings, but don't let them dictate your response. Allow yourself time to process emotions healthily. 4. Develop a growth mindset. Believing that you can learn and grow from challenges makes navigating change easier. Embrace the idea that every experience, positive or negative, has something to teach you. 5. Stay flexible and adaptable. Being rigid makes it harder to adapt to new circumstances. Flexibility and openness to change can help you adapt faster and reduce stress. 6. Set small, manageable goals. Breaking down the process of adaptation into smaller, actionable steps helps prevent overwhelm and makes the transition feel more manageable. 7. Focus on what you can control. Not all aspects of change are within your control. Focus on the parts you can influence, like your response, attitude, and actions. 8. Learn from past transitions. Reflecting on past experiences with change can help build confidence. Recognize how you've overcome challenges before to boost resilience in the present. 9. Practice self-compassion. Change can be difficult and messy. Treat yourself with kindness, avoid self-criticism, and give yourself time to adapt without judgment. 10. Seek support and community. Navigating change is often easier with support. Connect with friends, family, or mentors who can offer guidance, reassurance, and encouragement. Change is inevitable highlights the universal truth that life is in a constant state of flux. From shifts in our personal lives, such as relationships, careers, and health, to larger societal changes, everything around us is continuously evolving. This inevitability means that sooner or later we all face changes that can be unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes challenging to accept. In this point, the emphasis is on helping people understand that resisting change only makes it harder. Instead, by acknowledging that change is a natural part of life, individuals can start to accept it as a normal process rather than a disruption. This acceptance allows people to prepare mentally and emotionally, making it easier to adapt. Viewing change as a constant helps cultivate resilience, flexibility, and openness, empowering people to handle life's transitions with more grace. This concept serves as the foundation for adapting to all types of change, encouraging people to stop fighting against the current and instead learn to flow with it. Shift your perspective encourages individuals to look at change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Often, our first reaction to change is fear or resistance, especially if it disrupts the familiar and comfortable aspects of our lives. However, by consciously choosing to see change as a chance for growth, learning, and improvement, we can turn uncertainty into a productive and positive experience. This point emphasizes the power of mindset. By adjusting how we view change, we can reframe challenges as valuable lessons, setbacks as stepping stones, and new experiences as pathways to greater resilience and insight. Shifting perspective enables us to see potential benefits hidden within the difficulty and discomfort of change. It's about focusing on the possibilities, opportunities, and new directions that may arise rather than just the disruption. A positive perspective can help foster a sense of excitement, reduce anxiety, and build confidence to tackle change head-on. It's an invitation to approach life's twists and turns with curiosity, to ask, what can I learn here? Or how can this help me grow? This outlook helps transform the way we experience change, empowering us to navigate it with optimism and resilience. Acknowledge your emotions is about recognizing and validating the feelings that arise when facing change. Often change brings up complex emotions like fear, anxiety, frustration, or even sadness, and it's natural to experience these reactions when stepping into the unknown. This point encourages individuals not to suppress or ignore these emotions, but to give themselves permission to feel and understand them. Acknowledging emotions means taking a step back to identify what you're feeling and why. Doing so helps you process those feelings in a healthy way, which can prevent them from building up and causing more stress over time. It's also a reminder that feeling emotional discomfort is a normal part of adapting to new situations. Emotions are signals that something significant is happening, and they can offer insight into what matters most to us. By recognizing your emotions, you gain greater self-awareness, which can help you respond to change more thoughtfully and calmly. Instead of being overwhelmed by emotions, you become better equipped to manage them and move forward. This process of acceptance and validation can ultimately make you more resilient, as it creates space to adapt while still honoring your emotional needs. Develop a growth mindset emphasizes the belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through dedication, hard work, and learning. When facing change, a growth mindset allows us to view challenges as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to fear. It encourages the idea that setbacks are not failures, but rather stepping stones toward greater understanding and skill. With a growth mindset, individuals see change as a chance to expand their potential and build new strengths. This mindset makes people more willing to try new things, make mistakes, and persevere through difficulty, knowing that each experience is a valuable lesson. Instead of focusing on limitations or what could go wrong, those with a growth mindset focus on what they can gain, learn, or improve upon. Adopting this perspective in times of change leads to increased resilience and adaptability. It fosters curiosity, motivating individuals to seek out new knowledge and skills to meet the demands of change. Developing a growth mindset is a powerful tool, enabling people to embrace challenges, take risks, and view their capacity for growth as limitless. Stay flexible and adaptable highlights the importance of being open to shifting circumstances and adjusting plans as necessary when navigating change. Flexibility and adaptability are vital traits because life rarely goes according to a fixed plan, especially during periods of transition or uncertainty. This point encourages individuals to let go of rigid expectations and be willing to explore new approaches or solutions. Staying flexible means being prepared to adjust your mindset, goals, or even daily routines as circumstances evolve. Adaptability involves responding proactively to new situations, seeing unexpected events not as setbacks but as opportunities to explore new directions. By embracing this openness, you become less likely to feel overwhelmed or resistant when things don't go as planned. These qualities not only help reduce stress but also make the process of change smoother and more manageable. Being adaptable allows you to pivot, stay resourceful, and find creative solutions in the face of obstacles. It cultivates resilience, enabling you to approach change with a positive attitude and an ability to thrive, even in uncertain or challenging situations. Set small, manageable goals is about breaking down the process of adapting to change into smaller, achievable steps. Big changes can feel overwhelming, especially if they involve major adjustments or uncertain outcomes. By setting small, manageable goals, individuals can approach change gradually, reducing anxiety and building confidence along the way. This approach involves identifying specific short-term objectives that move you steadily toward a larger goal or help you adjust to new circumstances. For example, instead of trying to tackle everything at once, you might focus on a single step, like learning a new skill, establishing a routine, or addressing one immediate challenge. Each small achievement brings a sense of progress and accomplishment, which can boost motivation and morale. Setting manageable goals also allows you to track your progress, making it easier to stay on course and adapt your approach as needed. This incremental strategy reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed by change, replacing it with a steady, step-by-step path forward. Ultimately, setting small goals helps you stay focused and committed, making the journey of change smoother, less daunting, and more rewarding. Focus on what you can control encourages individuals to direct their energy and attention toward aspects of change that are within their influence rather than getting caught up in uncertainties outside of their control. When facing change, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by all the unknowns and by elements that seem beyond reach. This point is about recognizing that while you may not be able to control external circumstances, you can always control your response, actions, and mindset. Focusing on what you can control brings a sense of empowerment, stability, and calm in the midst of change. For instance, while you may not be able to control the outcome of a situation, you can control how prepared you are, how you choose to view the challenge, and the steps you take to adapt. This approach encourages you to channel your energy into making positive decisions, cultivating resilience, and maintaining a proactive outlook. By focusing on your actions and responses, you gain greater confidence and clarity. This shift in focus reduces stress and helps you maintain a productive mindset as it keeps you grounded in the present and reduces the worry associated with factors you can't change. Embracing this mindset allows you to face change with greater peace of mind and the assurance that you are doing everything in your power to navigate it effectively. Learn from past transitions involves reflecting on previous experiences with change to gain insight, wisdom, and perspective for the present. Every transition in life, whether it was a job change, moving to a new place, or adjusting to a new phase in life, provides valuable lessons that can be applied to future changes. By looking back on how you navigated past challenges, you can identify what worked well, what didn't, and how you can improve moving forward. This point encourages individuals to see past transitions as a source of strength. It's about acknowledging the resilience you've demonstrated before and recognizing the coping strategies or mindset shifts that helped you adapt. Whether you experience setbacks or success, each transition teaches something important, like how to manage uncertainty, how to stay grounded, or how to approach change with a positive attitude. Learning from past transitions also builds confidence. When you remind yourself of how you've overcome challenges before, it reassures you that you have the capability to handle change again. It encourages you to trust in your ability to adapt, knowing that you've successfully done so in the past, even if it wasn't easy. This reflection serves as a powerful tool to move through current changes with more resilience and less fear. Practice self-compassion emphasizes the importance of being kind and understanding to yourself during times of change and difficulty. It encourages individuals to treat themselves with the same care and patience they would offer a friend facing a challenging situation. Change can be hard, and it's natural to make mistakes, feel vulnerable, or experience self-doubt along the way. Self-compassion allows you to acknowledge these feelings without judgment, offering yourself grace instead of criticism. This point highlights the need to avoid harsh self-talk or perfectionism, which can make the process of change feel even more overwhelming. Practicing self-compassion means giving yourself permission to not have everything figured out immediately and recognizing that it's okay to struggle or feel uncertain. By accepting your imperfections and treating yourself with kindness, you reduce the emotional burden of change and create space for growth. Self-compassion also supports mental and emotional well-being. It helps reduce stress, increases resilience, and promotes a healthier mindset by fostering self-acceptance and reducing the pressure to get it right all the time. When you practice self-compassion, you are more likely to stay motivated, approach challenges with a positive attitude, and embrace change without the fear of judgment or failure. It's about being gentle with yourself during the process and remembering that growth takes. Seek support, and community emphasizes the value of leaning on others during times of change and transition. Change can feel isolating, but connecting with supportive friends, family, colleagues, or mentors can make the process much more manageable. This point encourages individuals to recognize that they don't have to navigate change alone and that seeking support from others can provide both practical advice and emotional reassurance. Reaching out to a community offers a sense of belonging and shared experience, reminding you that others have gone through or are going through similar challenges. Talking to someone who understands can provide perspective, reduce feelings of isolation, and boost your confidence in handling change. Whether it's a support group, a mentor, or simply talking to a trusted friend, these relationships can help you stay grounded and focused during uncertain times. Additionally, support networks can offer valuable resources, be it advice, feedback, or encouragement. They can also be a source of accountability, helping you stay on track with your goals during periods of transition. By seeking help, you tap into a collective strength that not only makes change feel less daunting, but also reinforces the idea that we are all interconnected and capable of thriving together.